a mechanism, we've already have identified the types of activities that might be able to apply for grants. So we worked and we've identified a whole range of different types of activities. We have to make it very broad because the board wants to make sure that everyone who has the opportunity to apply can apply. And so they can't be very detailed because then that would maybe close it off to only one or two groups. So we've identified the types of capacity building activities that people could apply for. So after we choose a mechanism, then we will work with them and get that working, and then they will put out a grant request.
Okay, my question really was more focused not on the universe of applications, but more on, are you narrowing down on the focus of what structure you're going to use? Is this going to be a department within Icann,
Yeah.
a separate, because I know you had discussions with the nominate fund people, and I think as Alice Registry as well.
Right.
Have you narrowed down? Are you getting closer to what you think should be the structural mechanism that will distribute said funds should they not be seized by Icann to backfill their strategic reserve?
Icann has not applied to use the reserve funds. So once we have a mechanism, they will be judged just like anyone else as applying for using it.
Okay.
They haven't applied.
Can I remind you that those funds actually are Icann funds and they actually have first draw on them?
Actually, not necessarily.
Okay.
Well, I want to have this discussion, but we don't have. We can have this discussion later. But we are narrowing down.
Happy to take it offline. What I'm really interested in at this point in time, to wrap this up, is: are you closer to a structural mechanism for organizing the distribution of said funds should they become available for distribution?
Yes, we are closer.
What is that?
We have not decided that. So what the next step is after we have this is that we will do another, what we call survey. We're not necessarily doing votes, but another survey. So now that we have a better understanding of each of these mechanisms, what do the appointed members and appointed participants, what is their view? And can we narrow down the field from what they are telling us? And that would help us to be able to come to a conclusion. Because as you know, all this cross-community work are consensus-based. So we have to get at what the members want the most and what they see as their way out. And then that will come out in the report that we will produce and send to the board.
Do you see a definitive resolution of this by Barcelona?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Wow. Great. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating and coming. And if you're in the room, please enjoy the refreshments in the back. Thank you to everybody online. Thank you to Chris. Thank you to Judith. Thank you to Greg. Thank you to Moses and Singer for hosting us. And, of course, the Internet Society New York chapter for putting this on. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.